You're listening to Opinions and Beer. I prefer mead. You sent me to hell, Jason.
I really just want to make everybody jealous.
I'm a person from Earth. Listen, what are we talking about?
I reckon it sounds like Opinions and Beer.
You're the smartest dumb guys I've ever met.
The Player Haters Ball?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
These haters.
You're a bunch of haters.
Just a bunch of haters.
Mashed potatoes.
The Player Haters Ball.
Yeah. You got me some French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
I think we're doing two different skits.
Oh, okay.
No, you can keep doing
No,
it.
it's fine. You know what? I'm Adam.
You're Adam?
I'm Adam.
Congrats.
And you're Eamon.
I am. I'm Eamon.
And we also have Eddie Ray 1416.
Yo.
This is Opinions and
Tim.
Beer. I just said my
Beer man.
We're jumping into this. I want you to join our Facebook group on Facebook, Opinions and Beer. Follow us on Twitter. We're going to be trying to do more on Twitter. Follow us on everything. We're on everywhere. We are literally everywhere.
By now, we probably have 1 million followers.
We have an IMDb that you can give us 10 stars on.
Twitter.
We have an IMDb page. We have a YouTube page. We have a Facebook page. We kind of have a what was that, Tumblr? The Tumblr page. I don't know.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, on Reddit.
Instagram. Are we on Reddit?
Yeah, we're on 4chan.
I don't know if we're on 4chan. That'd be funny.
We're
on
on
Amazon Prime.
We're on AOL.
Spotify.
We're on
Google.
We're in the Yahoo Games section. We're also on eBay. You can find us at Opinions and Beer on eBay. There's also
today's
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle.
Small Streamers Connect.
Big one too. The Christian Mingle one. The big one.
We're also on Missionaries with a Mission.
You know, Christian's Mingle is it's our number one. That's the one that number one downloaded our Wednesday 13 episode.
Was it? Yeah.
Christian Mingle.
Christian and Go-Go was the name of
right, exactly.
Was the name of the episode.
So we're all here to discuss something fun. We have a tournament going on. The tournament of games.
Yeah.
We're going to be chatting game characters.
Yeah,
retro game characters, whatnot. But today's beer of the day.
Oh, it's so cool, man.
Is Founders Green Zebra. It is a goose-style ale brewed with watermelon and sea salt.
Whoa,
is 10 IBUs. It is 4.6% alcohol by volume. And what were you saying?
I'm sorry, I tried to cut you off because I got it so excited. This is the one that I've actually heard a little bit about. I think it's no surprise to anybody listening right now. Right now, Founders is really high on the most wanted list for a lot of their beers, honestly. And
Yeah.
well, I don't know. I really don't know that much about Founders. Like, why do you think that Founders is such a sought-after beer right now? Do you think that it's name recognition?
Yeah, I think Founders.
Like, they made like one really good beer, and then from there.
I mean the top two.
I mean, I'm not I like Founders. I just don't think that they're.
You don't have you had KBS?
What's that?
Kentucky Bourbon Stout.
Kentucky Bourbon Stout.
Yeah, that's what got them famous. And then CBS Canadian Bourbon Stout is also that's like their two biggest fucking beers, and that's what made them so popular.
So all they know how to do is put things into bourbon barrels.
It's what their big thing is. I mean, we've had their other stuff.
Well, I've got a big thing too, but that has nothing to do with this.
That's what their big thing is that they do, and but they obviously they have other beers.
Why is Founders at the top of everyone's list? We need to get to the bottom of this.
I just told you why. KBS.
I know, but you're saying that it's what? 20 out of 10?
That's what they say. It's kind of what popularized KBS's. But Founders
You think Founders started that trend?
Well, they popularized the trend of like
Of the
aging
bourbon-
the bourbon barrel stouts.
Okay. So
They're
you,
like the big dog.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Then.
Founders and Dogfish Head have always been the big dogs of craft beer. They're like right there at the line of being craft beer and being a big beer. And Founders, Founders a little bit more than Dogfish Head, because Founders they still manage. It's like Founders does the really good stouts, and then Dogfish Head does the really good IPAs. So it's like that's just what they're known for. Dogfish Head is known for their 120 minute IPA, where the
120 minute IPA.
Yeah, things like that, where they slowly hop their beer for 120 minutes.
Oh,
like they have like a. Apparently when he first started making it,
talk about job security.
Apparently when he first started making it, he made it with a
He's like, I'm just gonna make this incredibly slow.
Apparently he automated.
This guy's like, you know what? They're never gonna fucking fire me.
There's a 60-minute IPA, a 90-minute IPA, and a 120-minute.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
exactly. Somebody's stealing money from the company, and it's that guy.
He automated a foosball table to like kick the hop into the beer.
Yeah, you want to know why? It's because he was paid for 112 minutes more than everyone else doing the same fucking job.
I guess so.
It's like, hey guys, guess what I had time to do? Guess what I did?
Interesting.
I'm sorry, that's cracking me up.
I wanted to take a good picture of this.
This leech at the workplace. We all have somebody that does that. They spend fucking 112 minutes on the toilet, and then they come and work for 8 minutes for their 120 minute shift.
But Green Zebra, we're gonna try this beer. Then we're gonna be drinking this beer throughout the episode and doing a nice conversation about video game characters. And we're gonna figure out which of the list that I have is the best video game character.
Sonic.
You say that now.
Master Chief.
You say, okay.
Ezio.
All these are kind of older.
Kratos.
It's kind of tournament style, so we'll see what happens.
Eddie Gordo.
Let's try this beer.
Who's some other
Oh man, it smells like watermelon.
Oh, I guess Mario's a good one too.
I like that it smells like what it says already.
Oh, sorry, I got so entranced by the conversation topic. Yeah, no, it's definitely got a whole lot of watermelon.
So this isn't a sour, but it tastes sour. I think the sourness is the sea salt.
So I want to say that first and foremost, I think that we really need to applaud the art. I like whenever whenever companies sit there and they go out of way to make their box art cool.
Yeah.
And this has a
Green Zebra.
one that's very high, by the way. Well, it's probably like, hey dude, you shouldn't be seeing a green zebra, is what this green zebra is saying. He's kind of judgmental, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I know you're not looking at your cane. No, look at that judgmental ass zebra, dude. He's
just staring at me.
Yeah, no, he's not. It's like he's like, what do you mean you haven't tried the KBS from Founders? Like that's
what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like,
I tried CBS that Raymond, who was on the show for Cause of Death. He reviewed Cause of Death with us. He had left a bottle for us to try, or for me, I don't know for who to try. I think it was already open or something, but he left the bottle of the.
That's usually the best beers. Are the ones that are already open when you go to try them.
I think it came.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably can.
Somehow it came in a way that they were able to close. It came in a way where you can close it.
Okay.
So it's not like it's open. It's like it was made to be poured and then closed.
Like
Drinking
how like a soda has like a cap on. Was there a cap on it or something?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Okay.
Is that a cork or something? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Something weird.
Yeah, no. Some
Or
of
the old school style.
Yeah,
like
a lot. I was about to say a lot of the older school like beers like that have the pop tops on them where you can. It's got
growler,
like
a growler.
Is that what they're called? Growlers?
Maybe.
Yeah. Where you can, but you can sit there and like, it has like this little thing that you can turn, and it pops it open, and then you can put it back there and then tighten it back down, and it reseals it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I mean, for a long time they were using that. I think they were using that, and they were doing like the wax around it,
right,
for the like initial seal, but they kind of stopped doing the wax thing. Now we're seeing once again like the wax stuff like come back.
I know,
and it's
how annoying.
Well, yeah, it's definitely annoying, but at the same time, it is a good way to keep the beer fresh.
Yeah.
Like I think that it's a really good, just because I don't know how to properly open like a wax bottle, I feel like we shouldn't judge people on that.
Right.
This
thing's kind of tart.
Oh shit, let me try this beer. Okay.
It almost tastes like a watermelon grape juice. Like watermelon juice.
Whoa!
It tastes like watermelon, like apple juice. Watermelon.
Wow, that has got some that's got some intense flavor in it. Like, and it's not bad. Like this is a really good.
This is like a kickback.
Good flavorful beer.
This is like a kickback outside beer. Like a very.
You know what it tastes like?
It
kind of tastes like a cider. Yeah.
Yeah, it has cider notes.
Yeah, man. It tastes kind of like just a like really strong cider.
I think that has a lot to do with
it's like a watermelon cider.
I think just it's literally what it says on the. We've had this problem before with other beers where like they don't taste like what they say, and this tastes
exactly like
what it says.
But so what is it? You said Goose or Gose style L. Goose.
It's an older style. It's not necessarily. Some people are labeling this as a sour, and granted, it has a sour taste to it.
No, man, it was more. It was like sweet.
Sours have particular yeast in them, so you can't just say because
a beer tastes sour doesn't mean it's a sour.
Right.
Yeah.
So some people are labeling it as sour. It's like, I'm not sure about that.
So that's kind of something that's a mischaracterization then. So I'm glad that we're bringing this up then, because a lot of people before, if you would have asked me, I would have told you that there was no difference between this and a normal sour.
So Goose is a warm fermented beer that originated in Gose, Germany. It is usually brewed with at least 50% of the grain bill being malted wheat. So 50% of the grain is malted wheat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that's why it tastes like it came out of a 40.
So it's malted wheat instead of... So Gooses use malted wheat instead of like maybe a stout would use malted barley or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Malt's a different part of the thing.
Yeah, and no, I'm actually... it makes sense. In a lot of the wheat styles like that, this is exactly what they have, that natural, like, kind of sour-ish taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
That's from every wheat style beer that I've had. Like, I don't know if you've tried locally. We have like the Galveston Tiki beer.
Is it weird we've been drinking stouts today and you drink this one? It's like usually the stouts are the
better.
The flavors of the day, and this one's like
no. This one kicks the shit out of probably the past like 5 beers we've tried. Like, this is the most flavorful beer I've had in a while. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even taste like it's a beer. It tastes like it's like a cider almost, because there's so much of that watermelon and sea salt flavor.
Woo! Pretty good. What were you saying though? Did I interrupt you?
No, I was just commenting on the fact that like the Galveston tiki wheat is something that we have locally over here that kind of derives from the same sense in the wheat style. Yeah, this is really good. You know what it tastes like though? It's kind of yeah, it's like it's perfect. It's exactly what it says it is. It's a watermelon and sea salt ale. It tastes like something you could potentially get at Renfest. Like, it's really well done.
Okay, really well done. You want to rate this beer now or later?
I would definitely like to get like, it's an intense flavor, so I haven't been able to get much of it down.
Okay.
Like, I think that might... The problem is I think that, like, I really like this beer, but it's very intense. And I feel like that...
And that's sea salt?
Yeah.
As that aftertaste?
Yeah.
Sea salt, man? It's so good.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. But I don't think that the average drinker is going to taste this and be like, oh yeah, this is really good. Like, no, they're going to taste this and they're going to be like, this is way too intense, and then like run to the bathroom and throw up or something. I like, because like when it hits and it hits hard and fast, and you get flavors. So I mean, like, there's no way I can mark this under like a 7. Like, it's at very minimum an 8.
Yeah.
Minimum.
I'll probably end up giving it a 9.
Yeah.
If anything, 9.
Because it's like the flavors are just, it's exactly what it says. It tastes great, and just I don't know, man.
So you want to get into this tournament, and then we'll talk about it at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, EdRay1416, go ahead and join us here. We're going to talk about some game characters. And Eamon, I'll be honest with you, Eamon, I'm not too knowledgeable about some of these characters. So I want your help.
Yeah,
help.
I can tell you, like, that's Croc.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is a tournament, so we're going to have 2 characters battling. We're going to say who's the better character and who had the better games.
Okay, so if you're judging by games, then a lot of these characters are going to be misconstrued and thrown out the window immediately. I wouldn't judge it on how good their game is. I think if we're basing on character, we should go off like character design.
So we're doing
because Croc's game sucked.
Overall, we're doing
like
overall.
His game sucked.
We're doing overall.
Okay.
So the first one is we're doing Gex versus Croc.
See, that's hard because here's the deal. Croc is a really good character.
Okay.
Gex is an amazing character. Here's the thing. Croc did not have a good game. Gex's first game wasn't a good game, but Gex's second game and Gex's third game are some of my favorite games I've ever played.
Gex?
Gex.
EdRay, have you played either Gex or Croc?
I don't know anything about Croc, but I know a lot about Gex because Gex was very instrumental in the success of the PlayStation, especially at the peak of its popularity.
So the reason why you don't know much about Croc is because he was more of an international character.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Look, they have Croc 2. Made Croc 2 and...
Yeah, but no one played that.
No one played Croc.
Except for, like, little international kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Croc is a good character. Look at it. He's not a bad character. He's a friendly character, and he's got a lot of potential.
But compared to Gex, you're right. Gex looks so cool.
Gex is one of the coolest video game characters ever fucking created. Like, you bringing him right out of the gate, swinging, like, it's going to be hard for me to pick another character. Like, I remember being in high school, and I actually did, like, there was, like, this art contest where they had this it was like this black trace paper or whatever, and then whenever you'd take like this almost like scrapers or whatever, and whenever you'd scrape it, it would create a rainbow color. And I made like the boss of Gex. I sat there and created that in that rainbow color, and it was so cool.
You think the popularity of Gex inspired the character of the gecko from Geico?
What?
Yeah, like different.
Yeah, little mix up right there, but we had a totally mixed up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So yeah, Crocs. I can't believe that Crocs was just just more of an international hit. But you haven't heard more of what's happening to Gex? Is Gex getting into reboot at all? Or?
Gex fell into some really bad hot water for a while because I'm like, if you must not know this. You must not have played the third Gex game.
No.
Okay, so Gex 3D, if you go back to the picture that you brought up right there, it's the one where he looks like a spy or whatever.
Right.
Okay, guys. Okay, so there he goes through, and one of the first or second levels is this Asian world. It's like Hong Kong, and it gets like super racist super fast.
No.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those time-based things. At the time, like, nobody was like, "Oh, this is racist." But like, if you go back and you look at it now, you're like, "Holy shit,
Like,
what
why?
the fuck?" Because like, as soon as he gets to the like Hong Kong area or whatever, like he can immediately fly and do kicks and stuff. And everybody's got like big teeth and. Like it's yeah, it's not good.
He can fly.
Yeah.
So it's like Japanese movies and stuff, like Asian movies.
Yes. Yeah. It's that Gex's whole the third game, Gex 3D or whatever, Gex Undercover, whatever the name of that is. I can't see it from here, but that game he went. Like, he did, like, these spy missions, and so there was a bunch of different themed levels. There were movie-themed levels, and some of them were really cool, but, some of them didn't fly. And nowadays, there's actually a lot of copyright issues that they can't reproduce that. So the creators got the shit suit out of them. Also, there were a couple of different things in the game that shouldn't have been in the game.
Jeez.
There was a lot of weird scandals with Gex. He's a cool character that I wish we could see more of.
And you're saying that even though the controversy, his games were good.
Yeah. No. Don't let me confuse you. 2 and 3 were good. The first one was not good.
And so you're saying nothing about Croc was good besides the character design.
The character Croc was good. The levels. This is the deal. Croc beats the original Gex.
Okay.
It does. Gex 2 and 3, there is no comparison because it's different games.
Okay.
Because it goes from like a platformer to a fully 3D environment with movies in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's totally different. It's totally different gameplay.
So who do you get?
Also Pamela Anderson was in it.
Who do you?
Pamela Anderson was in it.
Overall, who do you give your vote to?